Alright. Welcome to a little bit of Diablo 4 roleplay. Not gonna go into too much detail about the whole setup, because it is very simple. Anyways, I was gonna do 2 dungeons because I'm trying to unlock as many challenges as I can, so we'll just... Ooh! Whispering chest. Ah, sink crap as always. Wave sliver. Yeah, I thought I saw a malignant thingy there. Hey, where is he? Hey. I really hate those slices. Anyways. So this build is made to be a first of all poison build, but also it's a momentum build, and I don't mean the ability momentum. I mean that I use a lot of time moving around when I'm fighting. Like a lot. So if I engage a bunch of mobs to get some AoE in, there's a couple of ways to do it. But one of the first ones I will do is the first mob I actually hit. I will hit with twisting blades, because twisting blades will stick in this mob, and 1.5 seconds later they will return to me. The thing is, they will hurt everything that they go through on the way back. So let's say that I do a twisting blades and then I do a dash through a bunch of enemies, or I do a shadow step to the enemy that's behind the group. The twisting blades will go through the whole group and do damage on everybody. When they hit me, they will then start rotating around me, doing further damage. And that is because of, where is it? There. So we got Twisting Blades orbit for a short time after the return to you, dealing 10% of Twisting Blades return damage per hit. Based on the distance the blades returned, the orbit damage increases up to 20%. So the further, the better. And it works. Twisting Blades make insane amount of damage. As you can see here, it was 1 twisting blade, it was 1 dash, and I think I actually hit a guy a couple of times. So, but that's not all we have. We of course also have flurry, which could be any other thing if I wanted to. I mean, it is a filler for me, but I like it because obviously I do a lot of AoE. I don't use it on single target mobs. That would make sense, but doesn't really matter because my puncture when I'm close to people, it's just, I mean, psst. It's so fast, especially if I can proc one of my, let's see. Oh, those were already dead. Oops. Not that it matters. But let's get into this dungeon and showcase it a little. I do want to say one thing, and that is a little bit important, because as you can see here, I have a blue bubble around me. It's because this is a seasonal character, and I'm using, currently I'm using the, what's it called? The Wrathful Heart. I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one that cycles. So it'll cycle through 24% attack speed, Then after 20 kills, it'll go to core and basic skills, have 19% chance to fully restore my primary resource, which is energy. And the brutal one, after another 20 kills, every 17 seconds I gain a barrier absorbing 495 damage. And that's the barrier you see here. Let's just go inside, and then I can just quickly go through the two others. They aren't really as complicated, as it's mostly single stuff. Devious Heart after spending 155 energy. Next attack stuns enemies for 3 seconds. It is kind of a filler. It's good, but eh. And then there's this one, is Devious Heart up to 35% chance for my cutthroat skills to slow by 40% for 6 seconds and make my marksman skills knock back enemies. This one is actually a little bit annoying, but it just turned out that I had like 2 sacred legendaries and they both had a purple, I mean a devious slot, so not really a lot I could do about it. Pop in the poison and let's go clear this dungeon. Is for some sort of quest. Well, now I'll get up there.
More time. I need more energy.
I just need to check something. Because those maggots were actually dying without me even hitting them. Ooh. I had no idea I had that many thorns.
More time.
And now we're into that part of it where like I said, I'm moving along when I'm doing this.
Out of energy. Time to recharge. Time to recharge.
That's a still So whenever you see that kind of burning on the floor on an enemy, you know that they're gonna be fire spitters of some sort, and it's probably a good idea to split this a little and be careful with those. So it's a very fluid build that actually reminds me of something. How many do I need of these? the hell is hitting me?
Oh! Yes! More time.
That was weird. I've never tried getting like that without knowing how it works.
I need more time.
Oh, no soul claws there. Alright, let's go north. Get some poison on my weapons, because it's on a timer. So that means that if I do that, then when I actually do use it, it should be like that. So it's pretty much ready right away. Nothing there either. Oh wait a minute, there's one up here. Do I have everything? Ah shit, I do. That's why I can't find any more. And we're actually done with it. Alright, so what we're gonna do... Leave dungeon. The reason for that is there's another dungeon right next to it that I also need to go to. Again for a story quest, so might as well do it. Uh-oh, I sense that a treasure goblin ran here. Actually, let's just take care of this while we're here.
I'm not ready yet.
And that is basically how fast it is to take care of one of these sellers. It is insane. You should see the boss fights. The boss fights are... Hold on. Do I want to... Yeah. We're just gonna skip this dungeon. We're gonna go do the Legion event instead, because I know the dungeon is still gonna be there, and the Legion event is on a timer, so... Might be a good idea just to drop a few items off. That was an emergency, because normally I don't drop stuff in my inventory like that. But I don't have a lot of time to make it up there.
I need more time.
That is if I want to join it from the beginning. I think you can kind of bump into it.
It needs time to recharge.
Yep, why not?
Hello.
Grab some critical
Greetings.
strike.
Greetings.
And could probably do a Nightmare Dungeon after, or one of the Nightmare Sons. Everything seems fine. The only thing I'm missing out on here.
Hello. Hello.
Greetings. I appreciate that.
The only thing that I feel like I'm missing out on here.
You've doomed yourself already.
Is I didn't make any incense.
Greetings.
Hello.
How long do we have? A minute and 40.
Aid would be welcome.
I apologize. Efficient.
You are courting pain and death.
Thanks.
Follow me.
The waiting before these. Oh man. Well. Oh, while we're waiting, we might as well go through one thing. I have one unique item currently. It is the Sky Hunter. I don't reuse it to the fullest because ooh, money. I'll buy me liquor in the local tavern. The reason for that has to do with the exploit. Let's see here. Where do we have it? Exploit. Right here. So I deal 36% increased damage to healthy and injured enemies. It's really, 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 really good. Oops.
Need more time.
This is a boss coming in.
Need more time.
Alright. Alright, so he's out. More people coming up. Hey. Strongest side to run
Needs time to recharge. Time to recharge. Need more energy.
That's how you do that. I'm actually stacked on memory orbs, so we've got a little bit of a health tag going on there. I don't want to mess with that right now. Let's go to a Cure shot and I think I'll save the memory orbs and buy some equipment on my barbarian once I get a few levels up. But I'll make another video on that because I probably will switch over about now. If I remember correctly, I put a lot of stuff in my chest, and we should probably just clean that up. Anyways, no need for you to watch me clean up my chest, but I hope this was a good little indication of how fun the rogue is to play. Actually, really is fun. I enjoy it tremendously, and as I told you, I had this unique weapon, the Sky Hunter. I actually have a few other unique items, because I do have the Eyes in the Dark. But the thing about these is the Eyes in the Dark, especially, is for traps. And I don't use traps in my build, so I just save them here in case I do want to go for a trap build at some point. And the Word of Hakan is most definitely an interesting one. The reason for that has to do with the Rain of Arrows always being imbued, and I have been thinking about swapping out my Flurry for Rain of Arrows. The problem with that is that Rain of Arrows is a what's it called? Ultimate skill. And ultimate skills have a slightly different cooldown. I don't have a cooldown on my Flurry. It's just a use. Whereas Rain of Arrows down here has a 50-second cooldown. Now, it will do a lot of damage. We're talking about 10,000 in 2 waves, so that's 5,000 per wave. But considering that I can drop off probably 4 of these pretty much instantly, if I put some combo points into it, I mean, a Flurry with 3 points, that's 9,800 damage. This is almost the same damage as what the Rain of Arrows will be doing. In case I do have the combo points, but I do almost all the time. Right now I have full combo points. So, I was like, I like the uniques, but if they don't fit into the build that you're playing, you should be careful about swapping out stuff. I'm not saying that the one I have currently is way better, but dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy, and they mostly all of them are vulnerable on the rogue. I have 68%. That's very high. That's like really high. I have a chance to daze my enemies for 2 seconds. I'd say that the only bad thing about that is that a daze for 2 seconds, normally it takes me, I don't know, 3 seconds to kill somebody. But I also get the 42% increase in imbuement skill damage, and the imbuement is something I use a lot, and I have 1 rank of Deadly Venom. So, I don't know.
Well struck.
Set off all the yellows and blues and grays, because I need money.
Anything else?
I will diss these as usual. So, I decided to sell off all my stuff until I reach 10 million. With the exception of my legendary stuff.
What will it be?
And the reason for that is mainly that... Oops, hold on. Let's get over here. With the exception of scattered prisms, and these are normally found on world bosses and huge enemies, I actually am okay in I have 36 baleful fragments, which is fine. All my gear is like top notch. I'm not gonna find like 6 items in 1 dungeon to change out my gear. So actually, let me just check what. Nah, it's just a regular legendary. So now I really like this one because, again, it's Twisting Blades 10% and 20%, 28% and 56%. But it's because it's a two-handed weapon, so it'll give me a lot bigger bonus. But as you can see here, I'm using the Sky Hunter here, and the first direct damage I deal to an enemy is a guaranteed critical strike. I mean, the only thing I really would like would actually be to grab the Malignant Heart that increases my crit damage. That might be a good idea to go for that one. I already have that one. So, but this is really good. But still, But I got some baleful fragments. That was the important thing here. Just as the last thing, I'll just go with the Paragons. I haven't unlocked that much, but first of all, I put in which one is it? Closer, because a lot of my damage is made when I'm close to enemies. So it's my Cutthroat skills, 27.5% Cutthroat skill damage plus. And while wielding a melee weapon, I take 10% reduced damage. It's awesome for close combat. We got a couple of Ranodes, 200 armor, 10 dexterity, and 6.9% cutthroat skill damage. That's actually applied down here, so it's inside the 27.5. And the same goes here. 20% damage, 10 dexterity. Then we skip into the next part in here where you have 24% damage to close enemies and 4.5% damage reduction from close enemies. I actually have these two that I need to unlock, but I decided to spend the points up here because putting more points into the dexterity would give me 33.8% physical damage, and it increases as the enemy takes damage from me up to 10% for 15 seconds. This one is like a builder. It will build up really fast. And I have 32% extra damage to elites. Again, it says 4.8% physical damage. It's actually included over here. It's because these will show how much they actually give for this one up here. So if you take all these with dexterity on them and put them together, you end up with the 23.8. Got some armor. We already ditched that. And then there's the legendary node, which is the important one here. Marksman skills grant next cutthroat skill 25% increased damage, and cutthroat skills grant next marksman skill 25% increased damage. So that's pretty much a static 25% burst, because with the exception of my imbuement, I only use cutthroat and marksman skills. And that is why this build can be really funny. This is my marksman, that's my builder, so that's what I use to gain energy. Then we have Twisting Blades, we have Shadow Step, we have Dash, and we have Flurry, which are all cutthroat, and then the imbuement, which is one or the other.
I can't do that here.
Anyways, a short little reminder. After I got a new computer, my old hard drive has been off, so to speak. I need to get a cable to move some of the files over. And once I get that, I will be back with my normal intro video and stuff like that, because I don't have it on this computer. So I just need to find a cable to transfer from M.2 to USB in order to get all that stuff sorted. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna stop this video now about the rogue. You saw a little bit of action and I explained a little bit. Next video is gonna be on my barbarian, and he's actually running low. So just wait and see. He's fun, even though he's level 13. He is fun, but he doesn't have, you know, unique items and stuff like that. He doesn't even have gem shit, but he's fun. All right, see you around.